Hi everyone, my name's Miss Nina and today I am here with a baby and me story time. So this story time is geared towards the baby and infant age group, but you can adjust this to whatever your child's age. Our topic today is sleep. So I'm going to sing some songs, read a book, and at the end I will have some educational tips and tricks for parents about how to get your child to sleep, safe sleeping, why sleep is important, and so on. As with any story time, I like to get started with our hello song, and I encourage parents to sing along with me. If you don't know the words, listen to it once, skip back to the beginning, and sing it again. So I encourage parents to either have baby in their lap and have baby do the movements, or to lay baby down and have you in their line of vision so that they can see you doing the movements. So let's get started. Hands go up and hands go down. I can turn around and round. I can jump up on two shoes. I can listen, so can you. I can sit, I'll show you how. Story time is starting now. Wonderful, everyone. So today's book is called Good Night, Mr. Knight. To keep baby's attention, all you really have to do is let them listen to my voice. They don't necessarily need to be looking at the screen, but a good way to engage them is to have something for them to hold on to. So a board book, not necessarily the one I'm holding, would be wonderful for the baby to experience that texture feel and keep their attention. When the sun slowly falls just over the hill, Mr. Knight wakes. Do you see Mr. Knight? He's over here. Sometimes I can hear him walking the earth and brushing past the trees. Oh, look at all those beautiful trees. There's so many different colors. Here I can see red and green and orange. Mr. Knight closes the flowers. And quiets the animals. I encourage parents to make the noise shh. He calms the animals. Shh. And he calms the sea. Mr. Knight keeps each star in place. Do you see all the beautiful stars in the night sky? When I see him at my window, I know it's time for bed. Oh, everybody make a big yawn. Oh, this book is making me tired. He gently closes my eyes, and I fall fast asleep. Make some snoring noises. When he whispers dreams to me and plays music, I hear only when I'm sleeping. And then, when the sun starts to rise, Mr. Knight grows tired. We're all very tired. He lies down just over the hill and drifts off to sleep. Do you spot Mr. Knight in this picture? The sun is shining, and that means it's daytime. So Mr. Knight goes away. And when I wake, I whisper, "Good night, Mr. Knight." The end. So since this is a baby group, I do not have an activity or a craft that goes with this story time. I might in future ones, but I just want to take this time now to share some tips and tricks with parents and educational information. So if your baby is fast asleep now because that story put them asleep, wonderful, because this part isn't necessarily for them, it's for you. So let's talk about safe sleeping. Your child needs a safe and comfortable environment for them to sleep. So if you keep them in a swaddle, it's good to have that swaddle. Make sure that it's safe and it's comfortable for them to be in. Make sure the room is dark, at a cool temperature, and that it's quiet. Some people enjoy using some sort of calming noise maker. that might be something to bring in as well, but quiet is always perfect. We also want to talk about how babies should sleep. When they're sleeping, they need to be flat on their back. Babies need to lay on their back so that they're safe. If they're laying on their side or their tummy, they won't be able to roll over and breathe. We want to make sure the baby is safe and comfortable. We also want to prevent soft spots on the head, flat spots. So we want to make sure the baby is sleeping with their head tilted different ways and not always in the one position so that flat spots don't occur. And I did talk about swaddling, but we want to make sure that swaddling is done once they learn how to roll over. They shouldn't be swaddled after they can do that, and that can happen at 3 to 4 months. So let's talk about getting baby to sleep. So I already mentioned the environment that they should sleep in, but we want to keep them active during the day. Engage them with play. A lot of people neglect that part of childhood when their baby isn't really responding to play all too much. You want to keep them active with toys and with your faces and noises. We want to keep them active during their awake times, and we want them to be tired when it's nap time or time to sleep. So engage them more in playtime. Now, what's really important is setting a routine and being consistent and persistent. So the baby's not always going to want to sleep at this time every day, but learning to get into that routine, baby is going to learn to get into that routine. Now, it's important to know that your baby is not going to sleep throughout the night at the very beginning. Babies sleep a lot during the first few months of their development. So newborns can sleep up to like 17 hours a day. So most of their day is slept away. And with that routine that I was talking about, we want to get that routine down by 7 to 9 months. That is when their routine should be consistent. And with that consistent routine, babies should be sleeping throughout the night around 7 to 9 months. That sleep schedule also helps them develop their circadian rhythm, which is just a natural sleep pattern that helps promote cognitive and motor development. So why is sleep so important, and why should children be getting so much of it? Well, sleep helps reduce stress, maintain a healthy weight, and support our organs. Another thing is that it keeps germs away. So while we sleep, we're producing proteins that fight away illnesses. So that's perfect right now. And it can also make learning easier because with sleep, our attention span will grow, and with our attention span, our learning increases. A lot of our growing also happens while we sleep. So sleep is really important to have and maintain, and babies need a lot of it. And you can find different charts of how much sleep they should be getting because that will change month to month. But they should be getting a lot of it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope these tips and tricks will help you and your baby, and I hope that you enjoyed this story time and will join me for my next one. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.